Today is the International Day of the Woman, and a lot of YouTube people have been making the Dear Me videos, and it's basically if we could go back in time and talk to our 16-year-old selves, what would we tell ourselves? And so I decided I would make one. I'm not a well-known YouTube maven yet, but maybe someday. So basically, just a couple of things I want to tell you, 16-year-old Debbie, is number one, you're an awesome person. And there's people in your life that don't see it. And there's people that you want to be in your life that don't see it. But trust me, you're awesome. And when you get older, you'll realize that and you'll embrace yourself. Um, you will learn to love yourself. And that's a good thing. So just hang in there. I know that you tell people that you don't want to have children, that you don't want to get married and have kids because you're afraid that you'll never get married and have kids. You're afraid that you'll never find that person that you love or be given the gift of children. And I'm here to tell you that you will. You're gonna have a great husband for a short while, and you're gonna have three amazing children that are gonna give you hell because they're kids, and the whole mother's curse thing. So maybe cool it a little bit now, 16-year-old Debbie, so that your future kids aren't going to be such hellions. Um, I want to tell you to embrace who you are because you're 6 foot tall. You're taller than everybody you know, with the exception of a couple of basketball players. You're going to be that way all of your life. God made you that way. You have naturally curly hair. Embrace that. Don't try to make it straight. Don't try to feather it. I mean, everybody's wearing their hair feathered right now, but or great big. Well, actually, when you're 16, it's all teased and everything. But you'll come to love your hair. Uh, I want to remind you that, yeah, you're big, but you're still lovable. And if people can't see it, that's their loss. You still are lovable and you can love yourself and you will. I want to remind you something that, well, tell you something that you don't know at 16, but graduation is the great equalizer. The people that are, that act maybe like they're a little bit above everybody else, they have to do the same things you do. They'll go to college and get married and have kids, and they'll have a mortgage and car payments and sick children, and they'll have all the same things that you're going to have, and they're no better than you. And interestingly enough, once you graduate high school, the people that you probably never would have hung out with, they'll actually be friendly towards you. So be friendly back and be nice now because it just makes you a better person. There'll be a point in your life when you're going to be friends with some of these people that you never would have dreamed that you would be friends with, and they're going to be good friends. And here's another good bit of tidbit of news. Some of your friends now are still going to be friends with you 30 years later. So that's awesome. And some of the ornery things that you did when you were younger, you'll have a chance to sit back and laugh about. Let's see, there were a couple of other things I wanted to say, but I don't remember what they were. Oh, yes, now I do. You are going to have tragedy in your life. Everybody does. It's just part of being human. You're going to make it through it because you have God in your life. Don't ever let go of God in your life. And you're going to make it because you're strong. And you're strong because of some of the hardship you're going through now. People making fun of you and being excluded from things. That will teach you to have compassion and it will make you a better person. So while it stinks and while it hurts now, know that it will forge you into a better human being, into a better Debbie. And that's an okay thing. That's one of the things I like the most about myself. You are also going to face chronic illness in your life. So have compassion now for people that are different. Understand that someday you're going to be that different person that people are going to stare at and people are going to laugh at and people are going to not believe. But again, you're going to make it through it because you're strong and you're compassionate. And I think that's it. Just hang in there, Deb. You're going to make it and you're awesome.